This morning on Denver 7, the Colorado Avs close enough to win the Stanley Cup. They could taste it, but they ultimately lost Game 5 to the Tampa Bay Lightning last night. Game 6 will take place in Florida. The optimistic outlook from our Denver 7 sports team for the outcome of the series. Fans flocking to Tivoli Quad for an Avs watch party last night got out of hand. Here's video we captured downtown where festivities turned chaotic. What this means for another watch party tomorrow. Plus, Denver Pride celebrating in person for the first time in 3 years this weekend. From parades to a 5K, the fun activities you can expect and the plan to keep attendees safe.
Good morning and welcome to Denver 7 News. I'm Jessica Crawford. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got a lot to cover this Saturday morning, but first, let's check in on that forecast for your weekend plans. Taking a look outside right now, we are looking at Ball Arena and a lot of people last night around that area, Lisa, and the afternoon wasn't quite so hot.
No, it cooled down nicely with those afternoon storms. Now we're in for a bit of a change. Cold front rolling through early this morning. You can see we're under quite a bit of cloud cover. It is going to be a cooler day for us today with another chance for scattered showers. 50s this morning. You're going to find temps slowly warming today. In fact, we're going to hover in the 50s to low 60s here through early morning, and then we'll hit highs, it looks like this afternoon, in the low to mid 70s. We'll see a little clearing, but then more scattered storms and showers will pop up this afternoon. In the mountains, you're going to find some 50s and 60s. Here's a look at Futurecast here by midday, and we're expecting again more wet weather, especially on the southern edge of the metro area. We'll take a closer look at our Futurecast a little closer in here in town, and I'll show you what it looks like for tomorrow's Pride Parade here in Denver. There along Colfax. Jessica coming up.
Lisa, thank you. To breaking news now, the first major federal gun safety legislation passed in decades is now signed by President Biden. The bipartisan bill was sent to Biden's desk from the House last night. The bill is set to make it incrementally tougher for young people to buy guns, denies firearms from domestic abusers, and helps local authorities temporarily take guns away from people who are deemed to be dangerous. The Senate passed the bill last Thursday. Biden is heading overseas this morning for a G7 summit. Colorado Avs fans waking up a little disappointed this morning after the team lost Game 5 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Denver 7 sports director Lionel Bienvenu has what went right during the game and what went wrong, plus what this means heading into Game 6 tomorrow.
Well, the Avs didn't get the fast start they wanted in Game 5. They did not grab the lead and finish off the Lightning. Darcy Kemper didn't have a great game. So Tampa Bay played the desperate do-or-die game we knew they would, and the two-time defending champs are still alive. The Lightning, the Avs, and the Cup are all headed back to Tampa for Game 6. Avs were down 2-1 in the third, then Cale Makar took the shot. Andrei Vasilevsky gave up the rebound and went in off his defender's skate. We were tied at 2. Looked good, but different ending is Game 4. Andre Palat wide open in front. They got him the puck, and he got the goal past Kemper. Lightning up 3-2 with just over 6 minutes to go, and that is the way it ended. The Lightning stole this one on the Avalanche home ice and delayed the lifting of the cup for at least one more game.
We're a good team there in the Stanley Cup Finals for the third year in a row, and it's not supposed to be easy, and it's not going to be easy, and we knew that coming into this, and we knew that coming into tonight, but just felt like we, bounces, whatever. Vasilevsky had another good night. We felt good about a game when we tied it up in the third, and obviously they created a slot shot there that squeezes through Kemp. So, it is what it is.
Is what it is, and it was very disappointing in the fact the Avs had the perfect scenario to win the series and lift the cup on home ice. They outshot Tampa Bay 37-29 in Game 5. But too many penalties derailed the offense, and Vasi, you heard Gabe say, the Big Cat played great, made 35 saves. So the pressure's still on Tampa Bay because they're facing another do-or-die elimination game, and the Avs still lead the series 3-2. So what a Game 6 we got coming up Sunday right here on Denver 7.
Regardless of the outcome of last night's game, there is a big winner in Colorado throughout this Stanley Cup final. Small businesses. We don't yet know how much money these games are generating, but we do know that 6 years ago, every finals game pumped an extra $8 million into the city of Nashville's economy. Business owners in Colorado have described the quest for the cup as a shot in the arm. That benefit stems from all of the hockey fans streaming into downtown Denver to watch the game at bars, restaurants, Ball Arena, and at Tivoli Quad. But last night, people started to lose control at the watch party there. Denver 7's Christian Lopez is live on Tivoli Quad with more on what happened last night. And Christian, a look at the aftermath this morning.
Yeah, you can see it right here behind me, Jessica. Things got a little out of hand at that watch party yesterday evening. The party had reached its capacity of around 10,000 people. Take a look at this video. At one point, people did start breaking through fences just to get in, but security stepped in right away to get that situation back in control. And we were also told that vendors at the watch party had to stop serving alcohol after it all happened. Officials were able to intervene, and the party did continue until that game was over, but it was scary for people who witnessed what happened.
Crazy down here, like people are getting way too rowdy. The cops are probably gonna start tasing, like it's crazy. It is honestly crazy down here. They're breaking down the fences, like they're getting tackled.
Definitely some scary moments there for people who were watching all of that. Denver police still hasn't commented on the incident, and we're working to learn if they plan to implement any changes for the watch party that's going to take place here tomorrow. Reporting live in Denver, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
Christian, thank you. Denver 7 is your home for the 2022 Stanley Cup Final. Our coverage of the game starts tomorrow at 7 a.m. Join us again at 5:30 tomorrow night for our special pregame show. Then after the game, stick around for our post-game coverage, followed by Denver 7 News at 10. Hopefully, we will be talking about a victory. The Supreme Court has struck down Roe v. Wade. For pro-choice advocates, this was a devastating blow to 50 years of what they called progress in protecting women's rights. For anti-abortion advocates, this is a big step forward to protecting lives. And as you can see, Coloradans took to the streets yesterday to show their stances on the decision. We spoke with people on both sides about their takes on the ruling.
It's a right that's actually directly written into the Constitution versus a right that, 7 judges invented back in the 1970s. There is no right to abortion in the Constitution.
And if the federal government says that our individual states have the right to determine what's best for us and for our bodies, what else does the government have a right to say about it?
Abortion access here in Colorado is not changing. Lawmakers took proactive steps this year to codify abortion access in state law. However, there is a ballot initiative making its way through the signature process to try to limit abortions in Colorado. While most of the city was out watching the Avs play, the latest Supreme Court decision is starting to weigh heavily on the LGBTQ community. One founder of a pride group voiced his concerns.
I know a lot of people I know within the community are very upset about it, both for women, but also because they know that, as far as the statement goes, that we're next. I know we're here celebrating, but I know a lot of people are thinking about it and worried about it.
There's been nothing confirmed by the Supreme Court that they are looking at changing the rights of LGBTQ plus people at this time. The weekend is also Pride Fest in Denver, a large 2-day celebration at Civic Center Park.
We have 3 stages of entertainment, have about 250 exhibitors, food, drink. This year we'll have a really great sculpture by artist Lonnie Hands-On in the center of the park that I think will be really beautiful. And it's just a great celebration where people can come out, be themselves, and learn more about the community.
There's a Pride 5K this morning, and the festival at Civic Center Park starts today at 11, Sunday at 10. The parade is Sunday at 9:30 on Colfax from Cheeseman Park to Civic Center Park. If you want to celebrate Pride and you're sober curious, or taking a weekend off from drinking, there's a space just for you. Sober Space opens up at 11 o'clock today at Civic Center Park. There's going to be an alcohol-free bar, yard games, and more. Denver 7 is a proud sponsor of Pride. We'd love to see you out there this weekend. We've got all the info that you need up on thedenverchannel.com. Plenty of eyes will be on Civic Center Park this weekend for Denver Pride, but also today when West Side tradition is back after a 2-year hiatus. The West Denver Bike Loop returns this Saturday, and it aims to showcase the area's breweries. The theme for this month's event, Come Out and Celebrate Pride.
We were trying to just draw some attention to the West Side and get some folks to come on down and come out to this side and show that we have cool breweries and we have good beer out here too. You don't need to stay down in your little bubble down in downtown or Rhino or whatever. But we've grown as a community. It's unfortunate we can't include every brewery in this ride, but then we're worried about safety issues with maybe a little bit of overconsumption.
Well, this month's West Denver Bike Loop ride starts at West Facts Brewing Company in Lakewood. That's this morning at 11:30. Additional stops include Hogshead, Odell, and Joyride breweries rather. For more information, just search West Denver Bike Loop Facebook. A Denver institution is closing its doors today. The push behind Body Brie Tavern shutting down. And one Colorado woman baking a lifetime of memories into every cake that she makes. A special group of people she's serving with these sweet treats.